Hello and welcome to Oakland. We're at Ring Central Coliseum. We got a bit of a wet one coming at you. It's North Carolina taking on Portland. Along with Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And Chris, we've got an opportunity to watch one of the true superstars of the sport, Gary Sheffield. Always exciting to see him in action, and it seems like he consistently finds a way to impact the game.
Yeah, Boogie, it's offensively at the plate, defensively when he's on the bases. And this guy's just a heads-up player, but he's got so much talent, and he makes the most of that. I believe it starts with his preparation because you never see him give away an at-bat. Well, he got into the 8th inning his last time out, really pitching deep into games as of late. We'll see today how many innings he's got in him.
All right, ready to get underway. And now, Nick Madrigal.
Leading off for North Carolina, the second baseman, Nick Madrigal.
The line and the pitch. That's off the mark, and we are underway.
First pitch, 7-11.
And the pitch. That misses the zone. Ball 2.
Well, that pitch not even close. A 2-0 count now. He can't be over-aggressive. He's got to make sure that pitch is right on a tee for him.
Next offering is in for a strike. That's through there for a strike. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. One gone here. So up next, Justin Morneau. What a season it's been for him. He has supplied a lot of power and that average. Swing and a pop-off in foul ground. Riley makes his way towards it and puts the squeeze on it. That's out number 2.
Batting third.
Take a look at the lineup. And one of the most exciting young stars in the sport, Nick Madrigal.
Yeah, Boogie's hitting better than 300. Just doing a great job of putting the bat on the baseball. You know he's seeing it well. You know he's trusting his hands. Just seems to be like he's in a groove all the time. And I know that's a great feeling. I had it at stretches in my career, but a big lift for his teammates to have a guy like this in the lineup.
Mike Piazza getting ready to hit. Piazza, big-time power. He's 3rd in the AL in home runs. First pitch just misses. Righty delivers. That one missed.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
The line to kick the pitch. That's down and in. No score, just getting started, top of the first. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Howard makes the catch, and that'll do it. Half inning complete. We've got no score. We go to the bottom of the first, and today on the hill, J.R. Richard. Chris, he's got the ability to take control of a game when he's out there.
Well, incredible mound presence, and he's going to attack hitters. Look at that strikeout per 9 ratio over 10 coming into this start. So he's a pitcher that wants the ball. He's aggressive. He knows that he can get the swing and miss, especially when he needs it most. We'll see how effective he is in this one.
Bottom of the first, and here's the veteran outfielder, Gary Sheffield. And a foul ball, third base side. 0-1 down. Now 1-1. And he deals. Strike 2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. Josh Harrison now at the plate.
The shortstop, Josh Harrison.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some guys.
And a pitch. Popped up left side. Lawler settles underneath it. He's got it. There's 2 away. All right, let's take a look at the lineup. And a big factor for them in recent games, Michael Chavis. So 2 down now, and here is Ralph Kiner. Big-time power. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Oh, and 2 as he waves at that one.
Not sure what's going on right there. No chance. Probably have some funny texts from his buddies after the game.
And the 0-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. The next offering misses. Now 1-2. And a pitch. Foul ball. And a 1-2 again.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Stays alive. Next offering is fouled back.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Next offering upstairs.
Well, they're really running up the pitch count in this first inning. Lots of confidence from this team that is perhaps the hottest in baseball right now.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Lined, and that's a base hit.
But when you see that many pitches in it at bat, your chances of succeeding go up. And right there, we see the result.
Power.
Here's a big power threat. Ryan Howard. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. 2 outs. So 2 balls and no strikes. The pitch. And there's the strike.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball. 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
Kicks and deals. Swing and a miss, and now 2-2.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they creep it into my mind right now.
Kiner leads off first with 2 down to the inning. A rope into right, and that's a base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits. So, Singy, let's dive into the numbers, courtesy of StatCast. Do you even feel contact being made when you hit a ball that hard?
No, I don't think so, Boog. I mean, that's just the best feeling in the world as a hitter. You square it up perfectly, and it's like you didn't even swing the bat. And there are times the ball feels heavy off your bat. You know it, but this is not one of those cases. He sent this one flying 114 miles per hour, so that's flexing your muscles a little bit.
And that will end the inning. Scoreless after 1. Back here in the East Bay at the plate, Nelson Cruz. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
And a pitch. Ball 1, no strikes.
1 ball, no strikes.
The pitch. Inside, just missed.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
The pitch. And there's a ball. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. And that's in for a strike. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
And he reluctantly takes his walk.
Now it's the veteran outfielder, Joe Carter.
Joe Carter.
Swings through that one. 0-1. Second inning here, no score. And now the count is even. Clyde Washington doing the umpiring behind the dish in this one. Sometimes considered a bit of a pitcher's umpire, Singy.
He likes the low ball, which traditionally favors pitching. But, you know, hitters today are pretty good at dropping their barrel down. So we'll see how it goes in this one.
And 1-2. Fans don't really understand the familiarity and relationship players and coaches have with umpires. I mean, you see these guys a lot.
Yeah, Boog, these guys are all out there trying to do their best and perform at a high level. So when you respect that, I think over time you can develop a relationship with some of these guys.
The pitch. And a foul ball.
Starting to get some pretty good timing on that breaking ball, but he's going to have to stay ready for a fastball. Don't want to watch one go right by you.
2-2 now. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Nobody out. Runner at first. Stays alive. Here comes a pitch. Swing and a bouncer. May toss to second. How about that double play?
Batting fifth, the designated hitter,
Jorge Soler up at the plate. And that's in there for strike one.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
Next offering is in for a strike.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
No score here in the second. Check swing on an 0-2. Appeal to first. And Ed Drummond right on it. Says he held up. 1-2 now. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Out number 3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score.
I got my bands up, 20s, 50s, 100s in my hand. VIP, I'm coolin' like a fan.
And welcome back. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. The batter now will be Will Smith.
the catcher, Will Smith.
And here it comes. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
He needs a quick 1-2-3 this time around. Last inning, threw a lot of pitches.
And it's even up.
Fooled on that pitch, got a little anxious.
Tries to hold up, appeal to first, no swing. The wind of the pitch. Swing and a miss as he was out front. And the righty deals. Fought off foul. In the air, left field. Carter racing over to make the catch.
Batting 7th, the third baseman, Austin
Here's Austin Riley.
Riley.
First offering misses the mark. One down, base is empty. That one misses. 2 balls, no strikes to count.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
Out towards right center field. Cruz gets under it, hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Batting 8th, the center fielder, Cody
2 outs, base is empty. Bellinger up to hit. Popped in the air, left field. Carter makes the catch, and that'll do it. We'll move to the third with no score. here at the ballpark. And now here is Patrick Wisdom.
Leading off.
And Chris, probably no other player better represents present-day baseball than this guy. A lot of power, a lot of strikeouts, and some walks. The right-hander back to work. That one fouled off.
Really important for the pitcher to not get proud, stay with the scouting report, and don't throw something into his swing.
He's kind of channeling Adam Dunn. Next offering is in the dirt. Line and a base hit into right. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And he's there with a leadoff double.
Batting 8, the center fielder, number 25.
Here's Byron Buxton.
Byron Buxton.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. The next pitch misses. 2 balls, no strikes. Good eye right there. Appears they're working around him with the base open, Ncaa.
Well, you know, these 2-0 counts, Boo, they're just not what they used to be, and we sound like old guys when I say that. But ultimately, this is a strategic game, and you expect to see this type of approach by the pitcher in this situation.
At the belt and fires. That just missed. He walked him on 4 pitches.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know, his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's gonna have to buckle down right here.
Now it's the shortstop, Jordan Lawler.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
That one's in there, 0-1. Wisdom at second. Buxton at first with no outs. Kicks and fires. Little chopper rolls foul. And the pitch. Back to the mound. Tosses to first, and that is a big first out.
Now batting, second baseman, Nick Madrigal.
Here's Nick Madrigal.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
First pitch, and he just misses.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Right-hander kicks, deals, and now 2-0.
Well, this is a little tough for the hitter in the back of the mind. You're wondering with first base open, am I going to get a pitch to hit? You got to stay back, let your hands work, stay in the middle of the field.
The 2-0 is in for a strike. One down, runners at second and third. Swing and a ball popped up. Base hit, 1 run in already. Another comes in to score. It's 2-0.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. These days, most outfielders play pretty deep, and I'm not sure if that was a factor there or not, but off the bat, you're thinking it's going to be a pop out, and it just kind of nestled into that spot where no one was able to get to it.
Now the number 2 hitter, Justin Morneau. In there, and it's 0-1. May over to first. Magical dives back in safely. Still only 1 out here in the inning. On the ground, right side, base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away. And that knock bumps his hitting streak into double digits, Chris. He's hitting 10 straight.
Yeah, and on a nice trajectory, average going up, OBP, everything he's doing at the plate right now just seems to be working.
Here's the catcher, Mike Piazza. He popped out his first time. In there for strike 1.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
On the ground. Oh, look at the stop. The throw. Chavis over to second. On to first. Safe. So they get one, but a really nice try there.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
And now the right fielder, Nelson Cruz, worked a walk at his first trip to the plate. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Righty to the plate. On the corner for a strike, and the count is 1-1. Runners on first and third, 2 away. That one not close, and it's 2-1.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And he deals. And a big swing and a miss.
One thing on his mind right there with that swing. He's trying to go deep.
Corners are occupied with 2 down. Next offering is down low. Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. And the right-hander deals. And that one fouled off. Two on, 2 outs. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
2 outs, bases full. Joe Carter will hit next. And that's in there for strike 1.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
0-1. Laser base hit. 1 run is in. 2 runs across now. Right past his coach, headed for the plate. Tag, and he's out at the plate. That ends the inning, but 2 runs do score. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Tar Heels with the lead in this one, 4-0. Set for the bottom of the 3rd is Chavis now. Richard back to work. There's a strike. Chavis drafted as a shortstop. Next pitch in the dirt. Ball 1. Kicks and deals. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
The wind and the pitch. And down on strikes he goes, and there's 1 down.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
Next to hit, Gary Sheffield. That one's in there, 0-1.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
Next pitch is inside, and that's ball 1. And a swing and a miss.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Next one just misses. And the count is 2-2. And a swing and a miss. That's his 2nd strikeout.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Now here is Josh Harrison. First offering, and it just misses. The pitch. That's in there. That's strike 1.
1 strike.
Tapped out in front of the plate. Throws to first. That is the inning.
I got my blessing to get the blessing for the brethren. The brethren. I got my blessing because the Father never left him.
Back in Oakland, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Jorge Soler.
The designated hitter, Jorge Soler.
The wide to kick the pitch. Ball 1, no strikes.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
And a foul ball. One now. Swing and a miss.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
And a ball and 2 strikes. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
He was a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
Next offering way off the plate. And now it's filled up. The pitch. And there's ball 4.
Boog, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a false scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. Wisdom. The next to hit takes ball 1. First signs of bullpen movement here in the early going. Zach Eflin getting ready to go. Soler gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Check swing, but he went too far. Strike 1. Good eye right there.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
And he hits a ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. In the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Righty delivers. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Sheffield makes the catch. 1 down.
Man, that's one of those at bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at bat.
Buxton, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Here's the 0-1. Next offering misses down and away. And a pitch. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. The pitch. That one misses, and it's a full count. Here comes a pitch. This to center field. Bellinger under it. He's got it. Out number 2.
The batter, number 10, shortstop, Jordan.
And now it's going to be Jordan Lawler. He's 0 for 1. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Next offering is in for a strike. And a swing and a miss, and that's that. Welcome back. Here's the left fielder, Ralph Kiner. Singing, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Next offering upstairs.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And they take care of Kiner for the out. And there's one down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Ryan Howard.
And here is Ryan Howard. In there, and it's 0-1.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
Next pitch inside. 1 ball, 1 strike. He swings and fouls one off. And a pitch. Oh, can't get out of the way of the fastball, and that's going to sting. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
He seems to have lost a little bit of focus on executing that pitch right there, not staying through the target, and clearly not the release point he wanted.
Killebrew batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1. And the righty deals. Going to count 1 and 2. The pitch. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Brings it in with a nice running grab. And there are 2 down.
Now batting, the catcher, Will Smith.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. Fly to left his first time up. First pitch just misses. Howard, the runner at first with 2 gone. Next offering is in for a strike. At the belt and fires. That one missed. The 2-1. That one to first. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly, but he wins the foot race to first. Good job of knowing how much time he had there. New inning getting started. Now it's the second baseman, Nick
Leading off
Madrigal.
for North Carolina,
It's amazing we get a
the
chance to
second
talk
baseman,
to a lot of
Nick
opposing managers. This guy scares managers on the other team as much as anyone.
And he gets to fly beneath the radar with the other more recognizable names in this lineup.
The wind to the pitch. And ball one.
1-1.
And another ball.
I got 2-1 the count.
The 2-1. On the ground to short. Harrison collects it. On to first. And the leadoff hitter retired in the fifth.
now batting, the first baseman, Justin Morneau.
And now the first baseman, Justin Morneau. In there for strike one. And a pitch. And now it's even up.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
Here's a 1-1. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Makes a nice running catch. And there's two away.
Now batting, catcher, Mike Piazza.
2 outs, base is empty. Digging in, Mike Piazza. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. And that one fouled off. Next pitch is outside. Kicks and fires. Right side, Sheffield under this one, and he makes the catch. And that'll do it. Bottom of the inning. Now it's going to be Austin Riley.
Leading off for the Pirates.
They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. And the pitch. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but
this one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. Put a very nice swing on that pitch right there. Got one to drive and just kept it fair down that right field line and into the corner. And it's almost impossible to track those down as an outfielder. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
Here's Cody Bellinger. And that's in there for strike one.
0-1.
Runner at second, nobody out. Next offering is downstairs. Runner leads away at second. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two. Here's a 1-2. Right through there. Got him. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away.
No, that's not the best two-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
And now it's Michael Chavis. And first offering is fouled off. Riley over at second, one down. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Yeah, this is a guy originally drafted as a shortstop. He's got big-time power. The pitch. Swing and a miss, and he got him. 2 gone now.
Now batting, the right fielder, Gary
Stepping in, the long ball threat, Gary Sheffield, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Makes the grab on the run. And that is that. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Zach Eflin. He's pitching on 2 days rest.
Well, at this point in the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and you get a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
And welcome back. And now, Nelson Cruz.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
The wind of the pitch. That one outside, and that is ball 1. Right-handed reliever. That one ripped. Way back there. And that one is out of here. His 14th of the year. And they add a run. It's 5-zip.
Well, he did a really nice job of letting that ball travel. Wasn't too quick. He kept the shoulder square to home plate, which allows you to drive the ball to the opposite field with power. We see the power and the authority, and fortunately, he was lucky enough to keep it fair.
Now here is Joe Carter. First pitch, and he just misses. And he deals.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him. Both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
Next pitch inside, 3-0. Bullpen activity starting up now. Michael King up and loosening in the pen. Down. Top of the zone for a called strike.
Good pitch to hit on a tee up in the zone. I think he was looking for something else right there.
Bounce to third. Over to first. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
The batter, the designated hitter, Jorge Soler.
And next is the designated hitter, Jorge Soler. Hit weakly on the ground. And he's out.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what he was supposed to do.
16, Patrick Wisdom.
Now, Patrick Wisdom. That one's in there, 0-1. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. The 0-2. Stays alive. Chases in the dirt, slider there. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. One scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. And the lead is now 5-0.
I tell you what, I think we all just jumped across that line.
Bottom of the 6th. And here is Josh Harrison.
Leading off for Portland, the shortstop, Josh Harrison.
Richard back to work. Strike one.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Next offering is in for a strike. One-two now. Good eye in that spot. The punch out there, and that's the first out.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Here's some real power at the plate. Ralph Kiner. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. This to third, and there's a hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one, ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
And here's the first baseman, Ryan Howard. Next offering is down low. Ball one. Kiner leads off first with one away. Next pitch misses. 2-0.
2-0 count to a guy with this much pop at the dish. You better expect him to be turning on something. It's going to either get hit hard to the pull side, or the fans better look out in the stands.
Righty to the plate. That one drifts inside.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
Kicks and deals.
Clearly taking all the way.